these do we need to get right?
Well, let's go with 4. Half the number here I think would be fair tonight. This is not going to be a particularly easy challenge, I don't think.
The 0-1 misses in. LeConte to Verlander, and Dan, Will LeConte's had a very good season out of the South Bend bullpen.
Yes. LeConte is 20th appearance, 2-0 record, 190 earned run average. Also has a save, 23 2/3 innings pitched.
The 1-1 down and in, 2 balls and a strike.
Just 11 hits, I should say. 13 walks, 19 strikeouts. League batting just 141 against him.
And that's why he's an all-star.
My goodness, that is stingy.
The kick in the 2-1 to Verlander. Fastball hit on the ground, up the middle to his right. Westbrook, but he can't get there. Diving. It's a clean ground ball single up the middle by Ben Verlander.
Good for Ben, because he's really been struggling for hits.
Took that one up the middle. So a leadoff knock in the 6th. Willy Adames to the plate. He's already got the big hit of the game with his 3-run double in the 4th that at the time broke a 1-1 tie.
Verlander now, Ben batting, that's his 5th hit, 5 for his last 44.
By the way, also the Tigers underway in Chicago, trailing 1-0 in the 3rd inning. Rick Porcello pitching for Detroit in that game. Adames takes low, but Dan, since we're doing Baffle Ben a little bit
Who you knocking at?
Whatever hint you have, why don't you throw those out there now, and then we'll do answers in the bottom of the 7th tonight. So you have until then to jump onto Twitter, use the hashtag BaffleBen, and play along with us.
Let me give you some hints about who these individuals are.
Curveball, a strike call to Adames. 6-2 caps in the 6th.
And I'll try to give the ball club that this pitcher is most clearly associated with. That doesn't mean that's the only ball club he played with. We have a left-hander with the Mariners and Diamondbacks.
Throw to first, the runner back.
A left-hander with the Angels. A right-hander with Toronto and the Phillies. Left-hander with the Pirates. Left-hander with the Yankees.
The 1-1 pitch is low.
Right-hander with the Cubs. And a right-hander that he's been with a number of different clubs. I think the Braves are probably the most representative club for him. Representative.
The lead from first by Verlander. Nobody out. Bottom of the 6th.
And the last one is a right-hander with the San Diego Padres.
The kick in the 2-1 pitch. Hit sharply up the middle. Base hit by Adames into center field. Verlander to second. The Whitecaps are really putting together a lot of good and patient at-bats.
And we're stinging the ball. These are not cheap hits. These are balls that, for the most part, are squared up. They're hit hard. Really no cheapies tonight.
So there's our Baffle Ben hints. You have the next couple half innings to think it over. In the bottom of the 7th, I'll try to come up with some guesses to avoid being baffled. And you have until then to do the same yourself. Jump onto Twitter, use the hashtag BaffleBen, tell us what you think, and if you get it right, you'll have a chance to win a couple of free tickets to a future Whitecaps game. And first and second for West Michigan, another rally being mounted. They've got a dozen hits now and lead 6-2. Bennett Picard got it started with his double in the 3rd inning, came around to score the first West Michigan run of the game. At the time, it tied the score at 1-1. Corners are in, expecting a bunt from the 8th hitter. Picard not squared around, and he takes an off-speed pitch down and in. Ball 1.
I don't know if you bunt anymore at this point. You're up 5 runs here in the 6th inning. You get 2 on, no out. I think you just let Bennett Picard swing away here.
Try to be a little bit more aggressive with the lead. You've got a little more margin of error.
You don't have to play small ball anymore, really.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Dan, let me ask you regarding today's Baffle Ben question, are any of these active players?
Yes. There are some active players on our list. Two, maybe 3 are active.
Okay, so a couple.
Yeah, a couple.
The 1-1 pitch. In for a strike at the knees. 1-2 to Picard with Adames at first. Verlander at second.
The ones that are active, their best days are long behind them.
I imagine if you got 150 wins, you got to be in the latter stages of your career. These have got to be guys who put together fantastic overall careers to reach that lofty win total. Loftier now maybe than it was 50 years ago. It's interesting how the win statistic has changed, Dan. It used to be 300 wins was the benchmark for greatness. Nowadays, I don't even know if that's an attainable goal anymore.
Well, you know, they pitch every fifth day now. Back
The 1-2 is fouled out of play by Bennett Picard.
back when 300 wins was certainly more common, you had basically a four-man rotation, and you got, you got 40 starts during an ordinary 162-game season as opposed to 30 now. So you're right; it's much more difficult now to win 300 games.
Adames at first, Verlander at second. Nobody out in the sixth inning. Lefty to righty, the pitch from LeConte. Picard takes up and away. 2-2. Another quality at bat shaping up as the Whitecaps making the lefty LeConte out of the bullpen work here in the bottom of the sixth.
I tell you, we're really playing good baseball. I don't have to say a whole lot more than that.
2 men aboard. The 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. That was well placed right on the outside corner. Not a whole lot that Bennett Picard could do with that, even if he caught up to it. Strike 3.
That's only the fourth strikeout by Caps hitters tonight as we play here in the sixth.
Francisco Contreras, an RBI double in the third inning. That tied the game at 1-1 at the time. In the fourth inning, Willy Adames snapped the tie with a 3-run double. Caps added 2 more runs in the fifth after South Bend had cut the lead to 4-2 in the top of that inning. Contreras swings, bouncer right side, 2 humps to Westbrook to second for 1. Velasquez to turn, and the double play ends the inning in the bottom of the sixth. So a couple of hits gave West Michigan 2 men on with nobody out, but a 0.
That time of the ball game. Time to make that field look